Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Secret World Legends. Last we left off reading some of Doc Bannerman's notes on some of the patients that came back from the Lady Margaret, and we're going to continue to see what's going on while still actually focusing on getting that daily objective done. So we do need to kind of stray off a moment from the dawning of an endless night and work on some story quests. So we're actually going to just port straight back to the sheriff's office, and then we're going to do some what I believe to be very fun quests. I'm going to drink myself some water. Lovely stuff indeed. So we'll probably do something for Moose soon, but let's just turn the stuff into Sheriff Bannerman. Is it Bannerman? Wait! Doc Bannerman, Sheriff Bannerman? Are they married, or are they brother and sister? What's going on? I don't know. What are we doing here, by the way? Place the supplies in the storeroom, that's right. So come on over here to this door, and just place them inside. Boom! Done! Aiding the locals in the face of the inevitable. Your tenacity is admirable, though perhaps a bit blue-eyed. On a positive note, you have provided us with some useful data on Kingsmouth Town. We have a clearer picture of the situation at hand, and it doesn't look good, at least for the unfortunate civilian population. But we still have a decent chance of containing the threat, and that's what you're there for. Collect. Alright, open this up. Another chain. What does that do, actually? Attack rating? No, we don't care about that. We need defenses and health. I believe we are done with Helen. Okay. So, and did that give me what I wanted? Yeah, so we need to do 3 more. So let's talk to Moose. I like Moose.
Hello, my friend.
Hi. Moose is assembling some homemade explosives, but is running out of ingredients. He could use someone to scavenge the streets and stores of Kingsmouth for materials, death, and the instruments thereof. Moose is a hoot.
Back in my old life, I always wondered what was around the corner I didn't take, down the road I didn't go. That's how I ended up here, up to my elbows in machine grease, rigging bombs. Relax, my friend, I got plenty of experience blowing shit up. I got a handle on death and the instruments thereof, and no desire to see the infinite darkness claim any of us quite yet. These mechanical servants of the Reaper will stay still and silent till I'm good and ready to push that button. Traveling the big country's taught me everything from bull riding to bonsai, enough to cause a man to lose his appetite for destruction. But circumstances require us to yield to the greater good, even when that greater good isn't all that pretty. Road here said I'd be pitching in with soft-shell lobster season. Instead, I found nightmare country, maybe the very rotten heartland of it. But I'm philosophizing. Life is sacred. Every moment is precious. Which brings us right back around to blowing up dead guys. I've got no shortage of time or ideas. What I'm lacking is the nuts and bolts of it. I could fill a shopping cart down Main Street, but getting out there and back, that's what's kicking my ass, my friend.
That's where you come in. We're quite proficient with being out there. So check Moose's shopping list. Oh, not that. The list is literally right there. So we need stuff to make napalm, miscellaneous stuff. Go to the cereal gas station. If after this episode I'm not able to complete the side mission thingy, what I'm going to do is you can repeat quests in this game after a certain amount of time. And so I'm going to just go and repeat quests that I've already done, so you're not actually missing out on anything, but you don't necessarily have to sit there and watch me do anything that we've already done, as well as I can just speed through it. So you come on over here and we can get some propane tanks. Got us some propane and propane accessories. Stop messing around, Bobby. Now we need to go to the kindergarten or Kingsmouth Municipal Park. I don't know why it says it that way. Is there like another area? There's none. What is this? Oh yeah, huh. Oh, bugger, we didn't finish the what's it called? We did not finish the missing persons one because we did not enter the church, but that's okay because we still need one side mission, and that'll do it for us. What do we got? We have 3 still, though, so we do need to finish it because I don't like being completely filled up, because then it disallows us from picking up things we're actually walking near. You know? But that's 3 we'll get finished actually on the way back. So that's really cool. Missing persons, curious case, dirty laundry. So yeah, right here is where you can get something off the tricycle. Kill these bad guys as well, because they're going to cause you a problem. And I don't like having problems. Now we need to go to Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. Bugger! Yeah, we need to go finish that quest real quick, actually, because there's a side quest that is directly linked to that. So, we'll finish the... what's it called? The one we got from the cleaning lady as well. Why did I do that on accident? What does I mean to do? I don't know. But we're still in combat. Oh, fine. You want to die? Fine, you can die. Now, some of them ran away, and they're the smart ones. The smart ones bite the dust. That makes 0 sense, what I just said. So if we walk in here, we will find Christopher Martin, the only person on that list to be alive. Ever feel like you're not getting ahead? Did they start you at the bottom and make you go down? I bet all the office parties start at 5 and end at 7. Well, not everyone is full of shit. We've been watching you and we like what we see. Ever been to New York? This is not an invitation. This never happened. Just something to think about. What? Later, Gator. That sounds like the Illuminati to me. That really sounds... Ooh, we got a hammer. Hell yeah. So we start using that, and then the other... Oh yeah. The clue was the code is to the first hymn he was going to do. So right up here, these are the hymns. He was going to do 576 first. So that should be our code. And we'll do stuff for the priests eventually. So here's the loose stone, which has a hidden keypad. And if I remember right, it's 576. Boom! Fine work. We shall pore over the footage to see if it reveals anything about Henry Hawthorne and the church. Most likely, this was the attempt by the Illuminati to keep track of its most ardent fan, one who got a little too close. Outlandish surveillance is an Illuminati strong suit, though in their defense, they do have a habit of attracting the eccentric. When we get to the priest, you'll see exactly what they mean, because he does kind of have a hard-on for the Illuminati. But it's all in good fun. It's all in more fun when you're actually part of the Illuminati. We need to purchase some stuff with SP because we are getting dangerously close to being full. So that should be, yep, we just need 3 more main quests done. So we are going to Jack's bed and breakfast. So we can do this quest as well while we're here. Box of squid. Rotting squid fills the cartons. No, fuck it, we'll do that one later. We'll save it for tomorrow. Same with the lost cell phone, because I would like to, well, save those for the daily things we need, because I'm going to be doing this game at least 3 or 4 times a week, and which means multiple videos each of those days. Could you see how I'm doing it? Book of Voodoo, what do I have to do here? Yeah, all this stuff is close by. Bugger, no, stop it, Soul. Keep going. Sorry. Now this we will do, because there is lore up here. Let's get our sprint on. Line yourself up properly. There we go. And pow! There should be lore in there too, but we'll get that later. The only reason I'm doing this side quest along with this one is because they pair together so well. So it works out just fine. I think. Yeah. So we'll come right here. We'll snag this stuff. We'll find the suicide note, Journey's End. A note is pinned to the door. It reads, "I lost my husband of only a week to the fog. He followed the calls and walked into the sea like so many others. Why was I spared? I don't know, but living without him now, I just found him as the punishment worse than death. I will go after him to the pier, to save him or join him. And as we can see, there is a rare spawn just to our east, so we will go take care of that. Hey, buddy. What's your name? Faithful Husband. Ooh, I wonder if that's him. I wonder if that's him. That's sad. Hey, sir, you need to die, okay? Pew pew you. Bam. 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 And then we'll snag that. And then we will continue on this way. To the pier, my friends! My shoulder hurt? Yeah. What is it, my rear deltoid? What the hell? Look at that thing in the back. That's gross. I don't know if you ever actually have to go to that thing, but that is nasty. Hell, I don't know if you can get to that. No, that looks like there's enough landmass. Because you don't actually ever swim in this game. You either walk in walkable water, or you don't go in. And it looks like the lady took herself out. Hi, lady. Examine the hanging corpse. Yep. And I guess I was wrong. I'm not at the part of the quest that I thought. Or maybe I am. Here, we'll find out after we kill this deranged specter. Oh. And we shall pick that thing up. And one cannot but lament the woman's misfortune, having in her possession a pendant that protected her from the fog, only to lose her newlywed husband to those very same horrors. One might even call it irony. We can't help the woman now, but we can study the protection granted by the pendant, and we shall. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Such pieces of arcane wordings are of the utmost interest. So that's cool. It tells us why she actually survived. I like that a lot. And if you go up here, there's going to be some lore. Make sure you grab that. And did we level off of that? Yeah, we did. That's awesome. And we will also go for that lore over there. I don't know if I can make this jump. Find out. And we can. Sweet. So we need to go to the Deer Lake Trawler, which is pretty close by, but I'm just lazy enough to teleport there. Just lazy enough. So we need to walk this way and talk this way. Yeah, this is the same recording session from the last episode, so I'm still tired and still singing.
Local bounty detected.
What's the bounty on? Oh, just a bunch of pods? That's easy. Alright, we need to get this diesel tank. We'll just take out these pods, I suppose. And these ladies. Actually, you can come on over here so we can kill 4 birds with 1 AoE attack. You know what, lady? This is why no one likes fighting people with range. Because you don't move. And you just get in the way. Stupid. Looks like we can also kill the incubators. That's good. Don't want to get smashed down. Let's do an AoE. Let's get our little buff on, which didn't actually activate. And then I go off and use a pistol, which makes no sense. Punch, 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 punch. 2 more, and we'll be done. Alright, that's all fine and dandy. Now we need to go to the fire department. What do we need there? I don't actually know. Let's open up these goodies while we're going. Alright, we'll mess with that stuff in a bit. We'll come back to that Book of Voodoo a little later. Ooh, there's some lore up there, which means there should be a ladder right there. Here we go. Really, guys? Is this what you really want to do with your lives? Come on. Just follow. There you go. Good job. Good job. And then we will enter sprint. And in a previous episode, I believe it was, that I said some of these awnings have lore. Well, now you've seen 2 of them. In the episode that wasn't the one that mentioned it. Of course. What do we need in here? Don't quite remember. Oh, cold packs. That's right. We gotta get cold packs. Because they have a chemical agent in them that, you know, that creates the heat. And so it's that chemical reaction that we're going for. Collect a cold pack. We're just gonna snag and run. Yep. Run. Ah, fine. Okay. Happy about this? Are you happy with yourselves? Punch. Thanks, fellas. Thanks. Go to the cafe on Arkham Avenue. Oh, orange juice, yes. Orange juice contains citric acid, which, if utilized in the right way, can actually be used in bombs. So yes, you can use oranges and orange juice in explosion making. Please don't try that at home. Be bad. And since we are going to be working for the priest relatively soon, we're going to grab this severed hand. A decaying human hand lies in a box near the Mr. Freezy van. Tomb Raider. Yams. Wow. Have we not activated that yet? Oh, we had to have. We're close enough, we had to have. Man, these quests are taking longer than I thought. Once you put a timer on something, it's like, holy shit, you know? Oh, let's pick that up. And these are what I was talking about. Quests that'll kind of take you to other places. So this will take you to a quest over there, and this will take you to the priest's home. So these used to be elsewhere. And the one, for those that remember that it exists, the one for the junkyard is in another area, relatively closer to the junkyard, so you run into it at what they believe to be the right time. And again, I find that nice, I find that neat. It's just I have to kind of start to remember new things, because, well, got a lot of this game memorized. So you want to bring all the stuff and put it in Moose's ingredients box. And that's the quest done. Splendid work. I'm very encouraged by your ability to roam and scrounge up necessary ingredients. Our enemies are relentless and demonstrate rudimentary combat skills. However, they clearly haven't grasped the nuances of blocking key roads and securing access to supplies. Advantage humanity. Now, I understand you've acquired some destructive ingredients for your friend. One assumes the next step is to detach the limbs of our enemies in some truly spectacular fashion, in order for us to test their weaknesses, of course. See, now he's getting interested in what we're doing. I like that. And let's just upgrade our weapon a quick moment, and we're going to continue to hold on to that hammer just in case I decide to actually go into it. Let's do this, which will be lucky enough to get a level, and the belt as well, which will not level up, unfortunately. But looks like Moose has another quest for us, and we're 2 away. Appetite for Destruction. Not a big fan of that band, actually. Guns N' Roses. Sandy Moose Jansen has assembled a potpourri of homemade bombs. He aims to blow up zombies to give some respite to the remaining survivors, but the explosives still need to be tested before they're used. That's us.
My passion for this life is my greatest weakness. Out there on the road, I found serene understanding of just what there is, which is more than I could ever want. And life is too sacred to miss even one single sunrise from nursing a black eye. That said, indifference is the greatest crime. I never turn my back on decent folks in trouble. And if I learned anything in Baton Rouge, aside from damn good bourbon chicken, it was that, oh man, do I hate zombies. Yeah, I tell you, there's a real enlightenment to be found on the open road, with no witness but the cinemascope sky. Solitude's the only real test of character. To be out there on your own is to see deep inside yourself. But soul-searching means nothing to those who don't have one. And solitude is no fortress against the walking dead. No, we need to stick together. This is a test of character forged in fire. I've been tinkering with these instruments of death, and I think they'll do the trick. Still need a test run, though. Preferably somewhere we don't knock over any picket fences.
Okay, so pick up Moose's arsenal from the crate.
Quick access inventory updated.
And it automatically puts into the Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3 area for us. Take mines out of Moose's arsenal in your inventory.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Mm-hmm. Now we just have to, well, test his stuff. So let's go place some mines, ladies and gentlemen. We can actually do it right here if we want. Yeah! I love this quest because it fulminates into this final... yeah, I just said it goes into a plow. And we'll get a little more... Okay, I thought more were coming. We'll get a little more intricate with these bombs in the final phase, actually. But for now, we're fine. Alright, that's 9. This is a great quest to do, by the way, if you are still goaling for the, you know, kill quest of the daily variety. Because, well, you need to do a lot. And now, take Moose's propane stuff out.
Temporary abilities acquired.
And so now we have... malt of cocktails, really, to be completely honest about what they are. Oopsie. So these are a little weaker. Come on, throw. There we go. There we go. One should kill them, though they will need to burn to death first. See? So it's not instantaneous like the other. Sorry, my nose keeps itching, which is why I stopped walking. Let's kill these bad guys here. Oh, bugger, I missed that guy. Oh, it's on cooldown, that's why it's not going. That makes sense. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. There we go. And then we'll have one more thing, I believe. There we go. Oh, did I miss that one by weird line of sight rules? Stupid! Boom! Alright, that should be the last of them. Thank you. And now, last and certainly least, we need to pour napalm right here. That's why I ran here, because I know where it is. What are zombies doing down there, and how did they climb out? I don't know. And then now take the IED out. That's the only annoying part, is you have to take the stuff out and attach it to a scooter. You can lure zombies towards it if you want. It's quite fun. I think that they're around, that they'll be attracted to it anyways. But yeah, you do that. And now, the final phase, we must enter the sewer and put our knowledge of what we've learned together so we can survive. You'll see what I mean. Oh hey, look, it's our friends from the beginning of the game. Who's that chick on the left, though? Because it's Illuminati, Dragon, Templar, and then I don't know who what faction the other two. Maybe she's with the Temple of Venice, what they're called. Okay, so place the arsenal down, and then pick it back up.
Temporary abilities acquired.
It's weird, I know. Then we have to come over here. Now this is where it's a little different from the first game again. Come over here and place the IED. Normally you would actually place it on that generator thing right there. But now we'll put it right here. And then place landmines near the IED. So I like to do it like such. So let's just make rows that they just cannot get past. Because there will be quite a few of them in the future. And I like to kind of stagger it so, you know, they never have a safe space. Because this is your first defense, are your landmines. Oh, did I really interrupt it? I did, didn't I? So this is kind of the long part, but if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII and you liked the Fort Condor missions a lot, you know, this is, I guess you could see a relationship in it where you're setting up stuff. I really can't wait to do the Fort Condor missions when I LP 7. I know it's heavily done, but still, I'm gonna do it anyways. I think that's enough for now, and then we'll rely on on other things. So we want to come over here and remotely activate the IED. Boom. Alrighty. And so while we're waiting for monsters to spawn, we'll just place more mines, really. No reason not to. Because this is one of the few and only times that you could do something like this, so I figure take advantage of it, you know? Place down as many as you want. Since things are about to spawn... Oh god, we have so many. I'm going to drop some napalm on the ground. Right there. Right there. Alrighty. Think we are ready. Just waiting for the show to begin. He hit one. Uh-huh. No, don't hit me. That's right. And that's the thing. These landmines will do a really good job. Yeah. Suck it. Take that. That's right. We're starting to chisel away at our landmines. Knock you down. You get knocked down, but don't get up again. I want to keep knocking you down. I don't know how to do that. Don't judge me. I'm not an improviser. I'm a writer. Craft what I do. Haha, we knocked him down before he could actually do anything. Put some napalm down because it's super fucking strong. Anything happens to get this far. Yeah, see, we're just having fun with this. It's not really challenging, it's just a whole lot of fun. I think it is. Boom! Knocked down. 19 more seconds. We are golden. Ow! Ow, I somehow hurt my foot. Sorry. Surprised me too. The napalm is quite powerful, which is good. And we're done. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. There also used to be a quest down here to take you to another area called the Morning Light Camp, but that's now gone. Good show! We've been able to track the effectiveness of the devices you employed. This will help us make further... Excuse me? Okay, nothing. This will help us make further inquiries into the weaknesses of both Drog and Zombie. Hopefully it will also sharpen your tactical strategies. On a personal note, I thought the mines proved particularly effective. They exposed the single greatest weakness of our current enemies, predictability. We may not outnumber our mindless foes, but we can certainly outwit them. I'm glad they thought the same, because I really thought the mines were the most effective part. But that is that. And I am one short of getting the main quest, so I'm going to off-screen go back to the very first quest we did for the cowboy dude, and just do his quest. And that's when I'll also find out if, you know, repeating story quests gives us a thing, because nowhere does it say they have to be unique. Sorry, I'm yawning up a storm. It is 1 a.m. I'm tired. But where do I want to leave you? I will... Oh yeah, we should pick up the severed arm for the actual quest that we picked up. And we get Eric and Mindy Bound by Love, 1874. Wow, that's some old shit. But I will meet you all back at Bannerman, at the Sheriff's Department in the next episode. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I truly do mean that. Please like, subscribe, share. Just let me know how you think I'm doing. I would love your opinions. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bonus time! Sorry, we have 2 hours and 54 minutes to do this, to get this final thing done. So we're going to finish off Norma Creed's quest, making a fucking long episode. Something wicked. Norma recalls a series of murders in summer of 2002. She never believed the story served up by the news and says the real culprit wasn't even human. So summer of 2002.
There's a pressure building, the kind that comes before a storm when it builds and builds but just won't break. Yeah, the ravens, they feel it too. Last time I saw them like this, when the trees were more birds than branches, there were murders. Yeah, that was back in 2002, tail end of a long and wicked hot summer.
Wicked
By
hot.
August, the whole town smelled rotten, and we hadn't seen a drop of rain since June. When the storm finally broke and the ravens flew, the killing stopped. Never believed what the paper wrote about that vagrant, neither did Helen, despite those boys in city council leaning on her. Well, she took a beating. Could have hurt her career, but she was right. Wasn't human hands cut those girls open. An unkindness of ravens, isn't that what they call it? My idea of reading is the TV guide, not anything that could charitably be called literature. But even I know signs and portents when I see them.
Nice. Alright, so this is an investigation quest, meaning it doesn't put anything on our map. So, find more information about the murders. Case of multiple murders in a small town, Kingsmouth, have been widely discussed in newspapers. Find more information about the case. You need to go to Main Street. So we're going to port over here, because I've remembered since I'm a patron now, I teleport for free. So I might as well. And so we need to go down Main Street, I believe it is. Yes, we'll go down Main Street to the town hall. Okay, sprint is activated. I need to find out exactly what bonuses I get for being a patron. And what is this? Find Lawrence Creed, gotcha. So this is town hall. Probably pretty obvious simply by the architecture, not to mention it says city or town hall on it. You want to come up here because this is where the newspaper's done. And you see all this stuff? Look at that. We've got Q4 of 99. Now we know we need 2002, and so I think Q3 is the summer. Am I right? Woohoo! Killer charged. Transient farmhand Larry Checkson has been formally charged with the murders of Kingsmouth girls. Blank, blank, blank. Townies who have been holding an all-night vigil on Elm gave an emotional response to the announcement this morning. It marks the end of a summer of horror that has gripped our little town for 3 months and a state police manhunt making mainland news. Sheriff Bannerman would not make the further comment on the case ahead of the state press briefing. She has, however, asked that townies remain calm while justice works its course. We at the Chronicle know many of our leaders have questioned the efficiency of the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, but there will be time for those questions in the months following the trial. Find the information about the murder case. Thought I just did. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Sheriff Bannerman because it just said she knows things but wouldn't say anything. So, we go to her now. That is the logical chain of events. I've done this quest so many times, so I can't say if I figured it out on my own the first time or if I had to utilize the internet for help, but either or, this is the kind of thing I want to show you guys so you can see what we are doing. So you'll come over to Bannerman, talk to her, and yourself?
Well, I don't mind telling you, this makes no damn sense to me. And I hate to be the one drawing a blank on Final Jeopardy. But right now, folks just need me to look like I got all the answers. The questions, they come later, along with the grieving. Then, after a little time, folks will lose their hankering for the questions. Fact is, a few of them in high places get downright evasive about it.
Well, Solomon Island.
If you're planning on striking out of town, Kingsmouth hospitality dictates I gotta set you right. And I need you to keep this on the down low. But there's worse out there than our undead problem.
Pardon?
Worse than anything that shuffles along on 2 legs, that's for sure. I'm about as pleased as can be that I didn't catch a better look. Could be the kind of thing that gives a nightmare nightmares.
Maybe this is not where we need to go yet. Details of the case withheld with the sheriff's office, but information must be surely to exist. That's right, she's not gonna tell us shit. It's in here. Suspect database. Dave Gardner was the one that was charged, right? No, that's the animal cruelty guy. Was it Larry Checkin? There we go. Alone with suspect at 1 a.m. Went over his full written confession for redacted multiple inconsistencies with his story and events, including, "You asked my ghost for the truth, Sheriff." Checkin took his own life in the cell between 4 and 5 a.m., discovering at 7 a.m. Scene already redacted all outstanding works of investigation to be closed. Okay. So, this is the quest that I forgot. So, see, we can't get into the cell. You actually have to die. He said, talk to my ghost for clues. So, if you do type/reset, you will kill yourself. So, what you want to do, let me rephrase this, what you want to not do is revive. Period. You will revive when you need to. Do not hit revive at corpse. Don't revive at the animal well. See, the door is now open. And look at this. The white ravens whisper golden girls. Sorrowful secrets are never told. So we need to remember that. That is important. Figure out what the cryptic message means. Let's come out here. No, don't. Leave me alone. See that raven? We gotta go there. Norma Creed made a big point of talking about the ravens. So you follow the raven, and it should lead us to more. Right? Right? Is that some? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so watch this.
6 for gold.
6 for gold.
1 for sorrow.
1 for sorrow. So, what we need to do is come in here and show the image. So, the white ravens whisper golden girls.
4 for a boy.
No.
7 for a secret, never to be told.
No.
3 for a girl. 2 for joy. 5 for silver.
Why? I've always sucked at this one. So let's see. The white ravens whisper. Anything say anything about whispers?
5 for silver.
No.
2 for joy. 3 for a girl.
Okay, so the first one was for a girl, right? Let's see. White ravens whisper golden girl.
3 for a girl. 7 for a secret, never to be told. 4 for a boy. 1 for sorrow. 6 for gold.
Okay, so gold first, maybe? And then girl.
1 for sorrow. 4 for a boy.
Okay.
7 for a secret, never to be told. 3 for a girl.
Okay, let's try for a girl. So, golden girl's sorrowful and secret.
2 for joy.
No.
5 for silver.
No. Sorrow and then 7 for a secret, I believe.
7 for a secret, never to be told. 4 for a boy. 1 for sorrow.
Okay. I think this will be accurate.
7 for a secret, never to be told.
Crossing fingers. Yes! Alright.
You found him.
We're looking find the real killer here. And this should resurrect us? Yes. That's why I'm saying don't res yourself. Now this is Jack O'Lantern. He is a reoccurring character throughout the Sullivan Island area. And we will keep seeing him. And once you do all the quests concerning Jack, you will actually get his headpiece. One day you must describe what you went and what you saw during your latest excursion. I suspect I shall need a drink while you do so. Jack the lad, an Irish boy who came to Kingsmouth after the famine. He would have been a tad old to commit those recent murders, though stranger things have happened, as you tirelessly attest. Whatever his fate, it offers further evidence of the occult energy on the island. I am pleased that you are willing to go to such lengths to uncover it. Also suitably concerned. So here we actually get some cool stuff. We get an investigation vanity reward, which we just got holster pants, and we also get a bird pet. So let's check that out real quick. Pale Raven. Very good. And now let's kill this Traveler's Torment real quick. Bugger, we're gonna go way over. This is gonna be a long video, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. I truly do. But I had to get that, you know, that daily thing, and we got it all, so that's good. Hey, you need to die, sir. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I mean it this time. We'll meet up at the Sheriff's Office in the next episode, and thank you so much, especially for this long episode. But we got the daily stuff done, and so that's really going to benefit us in the future. Take care, and I'll see you next time.